Hi, Deepa Rani Shekar from Transform Life Programs. Love and Light. Friends, let me take you through this story. This story is about Pundalik, who set out on a pilgrimage to Kashi. Well, it is well known of how important a pilgrimage to Kashi is for a staunch Hindu, and it is supposed to be one of the ways to attain moksha. The goal of a Hindu's life, a staunch Hindu's life. So en route, he had to rest, and he came across an ashram which belonged to the great sage Kukut. So he stopped there and also asked the Rishi, requested the sage Kukut to guide him about the path or the route to Kashi. The sage said he was unaware of the route to Kashi. And Pundalik said, have you not been there? So sage Kukut said, never. I have never visited Kashi, so I do not know the route to Kashi. So Pundalik laughed at the sage Kukut and said, you claim yourself a great sage. People believe you are a great sage and you have never visited Kashi. How could you be this? You have never visited Kashi. And he was gloating with self-importance that I am taking this journey to Kashi. I am on the path of moksha, while even this great sage has not been there. Sage Kukut did not say anything to this insulting remark by Pundalik. And as they retired for the night, sometime later, Pundalik was woken up by the sound of water being sprinkled, the yard, the backyard, the front yard and the ashram itself being cleaned. When he woke up, he saw three beautiful women, dazzling with divine beauty, cleaning the ashram. He went and asked them, my dear woman, the divine beauties that you are, may I know who you are? And they told him they were the great rivers of India, Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. He was surprised. How come you are here? They said, every night we come here to clean the ashram for this great sage Kukut. So Pundalik said, really? But he has not even visited Kashi. So the three rivers told Pundalik the importance of exalting one's own life is not in visiting a holy place, not in bowing at the altar of a holy place. It is about doing your duties without expecting anything, without exerting your rights, doing your duties, irrespective of whether you're being supervised, irrespective of whether you have rewards and any gifts attached to it, irrespective of whether it will lead you to something. Doing your duties will open up the gifts, rewards, whatever that is bound to come. And that is the true path of moksha, was what was told by Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati to Pundalik. And Pundalik asked him, what is that great duty that the sage Kukut performed, for which you, the divine damsels, the rivers, greatest rivers of India, come here to serve him? And in answer to this, Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati told him, he served his parents with reverence. He served them with absolute respect and care. He took care of them, at which Pundalik's face fell. He was overwhelmed with guilt and shame. The reason being, Pundalik was on the way to Kashi to attain moksha, while his aged parents had requested to accompany him to Kashi. Pundalik had turned a deaf ear because taking them meant more expense. Being old and weak, it would take more number of days to go there. He had to make more number of stops and there could be extra expenses when old people traveled with him. So he had just ignored their request. And he also becomes aware that he did not treat them with the respect of a dutiful son. He just treated them like vestiges of his life. He realized his mistake, taking leave of the three beautiful damsels and sage Kukkud. He did not even continue on his journey to Kashi. He went back home to serve his parents with due respect from then on. And he did this so beautifully, with so much reverence, with so much of connect, that Lord Krishna decided to bless him. Like told by the beautiful damsels, the great rivers, when we do our duty, everything follows. Moksha comes searching for you. You don't have to go seeking moksha. So he prayed and prayed his parents like they were gods. They were no more the mere mortals who gave birth to him. They were almost God to him. As he took care of them, Lord Krishna appeared at his doorstep while he was serving them their food. And he did not even bother to stop serving them food and doing his duty, because Lord Krishna was waiting at the door. He just threw a brick for Krishna to stand on as he waited, and he served his parents. He had come to a state where it did not matter to him whether it was a mere mortal or a god that has come to his doorstep, while serving his parents was the ultimate thing for him now. After serving his parents and finishing that duty, he turned to Lord Krishna with bowed head and absolute humility, asked for his forgiveness for having made him wait. Krishna was so pleased at the devotion that Pundalik had towards his parents. He insisted on gifting him a boon. And Pundalik asked Krishna, the Pundalik who was arrogant, who had laughed at sage Kukkud, was no more there. He was someone who was now selfless. He could have asked anything. It was Lord Krishna himself asking him for what boon he wanted. And Pundalik asked him, I just have one request. Please stay on this earth and bless all your devotees. Sri Krishna agreed to that, and he stayed there at Pandharpur, which is an idol which was not carved. It was a Swayambhu. Vitoba, he is called Vitoba, standing on the brick. And he has his hands akimbo on his hips, like, I am waiting for you. And he wears fish as ornaments. That is because there was a fisherman who was once not let inside by the high caste Brahmins, because he was a fisherman, and all that he had as gifts for Krishna was the fish. So Krishna said, I don't care about the caste or anything. When anybody offers anything, absolutely anything, with love and gratitude and devotion, I will accept it. So he has come straight from his fishing. All that he has is 2 fish, and he's brought it with so much love and devotion for me. So I will honor him by wearing it as my earrings. That was how Krishna valued his devotees. So now, coming back to how this applies to us. How much separation are we doing of people who are haves, have-nots? Caste, no caste. High caste, low caste. Or people who are in the cities, people who are in the village. People who are abroad, people who are here. People who are earning well, people who are not earning well. How much of separation are we doing? While the Lord himself did not like separation. He wanted to do away with separation. And how much have we been connected to our devotion? How much have we been doing our duty? What are the duties we have not done? How much of quality time have we spent with our family? How much of work have we done only to earn a living, or how much have we been passionate about what we do? These are all duties which we sometimes take it for granted. As parents, how much quality time have we spent with our children? As children, how much compassion are we showing towards our parents? So when you put all this together, you will get the answer. You don't have to answer anybody. You answer yourself here. And if there are little changes you can do, if you want to go to Kashi, it's up to you. If you want Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati coming to you, again, it's your choice. So when you do your duties properly, there is absolutely no need for anything else. Everything falls in place like a jigsaw puzzle. So right now, what is our duty? To stay safe, to stay healthy, to follow the directives necessary to stay safe and healthy, and not being careless, because it is not about us anymore. It is about our family, about our community, about our locality, about our city, about our country, about our world. Now the stakes are much higher. So can we be more responsible? Can we see that we are all the time following all the prerequisites, like wearing a mask, washing our hands regularly, not meeting people unnecessarily, meeting people only when it is necessary, and when we do so, maintain social distancing. Do all that is absolutely necessary. Is, any teacher, be it karma, is only until we learn a lesson. What is the lesson we are still not learning? Is it that we are still chasing academic goals? Despite all this, there has been exams in Karnataka. While Hyderabad, there has been no exams, and they have been passed. Is an academic year more important than risking so many young minds? So these are points for us to learn. Are we learning? Aren't we learning? So this is something we have to ponder upon. Right now, staying safe is the utmost thing, most important thing than anything else. So probably we have learned that we can live without so many things. Maybe luxuries, maybe domestic helps, maybe socializing. We have cut down on so many things. We have kind of gone back to our fundamentals. So can we go deeper and connect to our source and raise above all that is happening, all that is frightening us from the level where we are? If you raise yourself, it cannot reach you. So can we do that? Thank you for joining me, Deepa Rani Shekar from Transform Life Programs. Love and light.